As the curator of the Omix-ADA Jeep collection, we have 40 vintage Jeeps in our collection. And so I'm responsible for finding them, buying them, transporting them, maintaining them, and so forth. So this is one of our more interesting ones. They all have a story, they all have a history. But this one is a 1967 Jeep CJ6, one owner. We bought it off the gentleman's widow. It has 14,000 original miles. It was used in Troy, Michigan as a volunteer ambulance. The person we purchased it from owned a funeral home in Troy, Michigan, and he used it as a volunteer ambulance. He would take it out, pick up patients in foul weather, bring it to the hospital, and then take it home. And he would wash it, dry it, and put it undercover in a heated garage. These are the original tires from 1967, the original paint and the original top, which is really rare because tops typically don't last that long. So it really is a time capsule. We have all the documents from the day he bought it at the dealership, all the service records, everything came with it. And so it's a pretty special piece, and it runs beautifully. This Jeep has a lot of originality, original patina. It is original paint. It is the original engine. These are the original decals. I mean, it's got 14,000 original miles on it. So we haven't changed anything. You just change, do maintenance, routine maintenance, but you can see that it has been used, but it's incredibly, original condition. But it also brings back a lot of sentimental. Oh, my grandfather used to have one, or when I was a kid growing up, I used to bounce around in the back seat of one. And so it's an emotional thing as well. It's pretty cool. It still has the original tag from 1967. As I've mentioned, the tires, the paint, the top, they're all original. Inside, you can see a variety of radios. So you have a CB, you have a dispatch radio where he would talk to his dispatcher. And there's cool little things like a magnetic coin holder, magnetic Kleenex holder, compass, dome light that he added, and so forth. A few things just to make it work for him. If you bought an exotic European car, from day one you knew it was special and you protected it. But these were utility vehicles. These were meant to be used and driven and worked, and they were. And so they usually have signs of that. They're usually the beds are beat up or, rust or whatever has happened to them. So to find these really clean, low mileage, original vehicles is hard to do. And when you do, they need to be kept. They need to be preserved. So people know the history. They go out to the dealership and they buy a new Wrangler, and that's all well and good, but they need to know what came before.